Now we are going to look at the Antara, the second half of the composition that we started in Yaman. So, so first of all, we got to figure out where it ends because the stai and the Antara start in different places in Tintal. So if we've kind of done. Now when we go here, we're going to stop on right on this ba. And that's going to let us start on the 9. So we could also just count to 9. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we start there. So either way, you can either kind of start ga, re, ga, ma, ma, pa, pause. And then you could start, or you could count to 8. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, start. So that would be your starting point. Now we're going to teach the first phrase. We go ma ga ga ma da da sa. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes in that first phrase. 8 notes. Ma ga ga ma da da sa. I guess really 8 plucks. You kind of pull up to ni for sort of an extra 9th note. We go ma ga ga ma. Pause. Then we go ma da da sa. So if you need to, break it down to the first 4 notes. Ma ga ga ma. Do that a few times. Then ma da da sa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the da, we're gonna use both fingers. We're gonna pull up to ni, so it's really da ni da sa. So go over those pieces and try to weave them together. And then we're going to add on to that, we're going to add sa, sa, ni, re, sa. 5 notes. Sa, sa, ni, re, sa. So I'll now tie together the transition into the Antara and those first 2 pieces that we did. So I'll count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go. Ma ga ga ma da da sa sa ni re sa. And then I'll do it one last time, coming from the composition before where we stop on the ba. So here we go. It's a little closer to tempo. 1, 2, ready. Here we go. We stop here. Antara. Ma ga ga ma da da sa sa ni re sa. Repeat that. And then we go on to the next part. So go ahead. Go over that, maybe 10 times until you feel like you've kind of got it, and then we'll go on. And we start kind of up here around the upper sa. We go ni, re, ga, re, ni, re, sa. Notes of that. Ni, re, ga, re. It's the first 4 notes. Ni, re, ga, re. 4 notes. Then we go ni, re, sa. 7 notes. So ni, re, ga, re. Ni, re, sa. I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So go over that 10 or so times. Make sure you're playing all 7 of those notes. And then if you really want to, try to put it together with the first part. And then we will go on to one more part before we do what's called the abhog, which is the end. So once you've got all that tied together, we're going to add some pulls from da. So we go down to da, 2 fingers. We pluck and pull up to ni. So da, ni, 1 pluck. Then da, we pull up to sa. Da, sa. So da, ni, da, sa. Then we're going to go ni, da, pa. Ni, da, pa. So we go da to ni, da to sa, ni, da, pa. Try that a few times. Pause the video if you need to. And I'll show you a tempo. Da, ni, da, sa, ni, da, pa. So let's put that together with the phrase before we went ni re ga re ni re sa. Put this together. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ni re ga re ni re sa. Da ni da sa ni da pa. Then let's put together everything we've done up to this point. If I put together everything I've done up to this moment in the Antara, we'll look like this. I'll play from the transition. So you might want to step back and go do the first part that we worked on, then the second part, and flip-flop between them, waffle between them a few times until they can really fit comfortably together. Once they're fitting really comfortably together, let's do the last part, which is the abhog. So we're going to start with a big hussy. It's going to start with a big slide. I'm going to put 2 fingers. I put my middle finger and my index on the ba. I'm going to slide up to the ga. So ba, up to ga. So ba, slide, ga. And then I'm basically just going to walk straight back down 1 fret at a time. To sa. I'll wait a little bit on the re, but everything's going to get pretty much the same value. So it's going to go like this. Ba, ga, then hit ga again. Ga, re, sa, ni, da, ba, ma, ga, re, sa. Let's do that again. I'll move my ga for a little higher too. So I'm going to go ba, slide to ga, ga again, re, sa, ni, da, ba, ma, ga, re, pause, sa. So if I do that at tempo without saying the syllables, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time.